Oh, we're already live.
Yeah. Don't count the dog. The dog.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We don't count. Ladies and gentlemen, hello. This is a live Just in the Trucking podcast.
We are well and truly. There's a boom right in front of your face. So
is there?
Yeah.
People won't mind that. We'll just change it there.
We'll just turn it around a bit.
See, that's all good.
I
cannot see any of the text coming through. That is
brilliant.
an immediate problem. How is everyone tonight? I hope we're all good. I hope I've just.
You just touched my leg.
I did. Yeah.
Oh,
I can't help but I keep touching leg. I obviously repressed sexual energy or something to that extent. Let's see if I can try and bring this chat up. I'm not broken.
You've broken it.
I have not broken
Nobody
stuff.
panic.
Don't panic.
Everybody panic because he has actually broken it.
I haven't broken. I've definitely not broken it.
He has.
100%. I have not broken it. Look.
It's broken.
No. Look. Look at
What?
Oh my God!
That's
What
making me feel sick. Stop doing that.
When is the ginger man appearing?
Well, he's right here, and he's got his ginger T-shirt on.
It's not the strawberry blonde.
No, the T-shirt is definitely ginger.
I
I can see with my own eyes today.
Let's bring this over here a little bit, and we'll see what we can do with that there.
Oh wow! Can you stop moving stuff?
I'm trying. I'm trying to fix it.
Actually, making me feel sick.
Good. I hope it does. I genuinely hope it
it
does.
might be the bottle of wine that I'm drinking straight from. I get off camera before I chug this and look like an alcoholic.
Hi, Chris and the ginger one.
Mm-hmm. I'm not swigging from a bottle.
Are we alcoholic? Maybe. What mischief will happen to? Oh, mischief. I actually I read it wrong. You should also be reading these comments. I can't read.
I've got a different thing up on my screen. I'm watching porn.
Right. So to explain, this is not the podcast yet. This is the during the podcast we always have like a 15-minute kind of pre-show, and we don't normally do. Yeah, we normally do that.
Yeah.
And pair of nuts. No, that's not what he's saying here. It's not what he's saying.
I thought because it was an explicit one we were allowed.
Wait, this is explicit. For them people who are not aware, just be aware that this is an explicit podcast. We will cover topics that
children under the age of 12 should not know about.
Or under the age of 18, really.
Well, if you don't legally, yeah.
But... no, we're not doing super chat. If you want to support me, because of course you do, you can go and check out my Patreon. If you want to go and support Chris, you can send him something on Instagram. Just basically say you're a bellend.
What about the OnlyFans? I started that this week.
Check it. How many people have you got supporting you? Or not? No,
minimum.
I don't even want to delve into that joke. I don't. No. Like, where do you want me to go with that joke?
Move on. Yeah. So basically, obviously, this isn't the podcast. We're going to do like a 15-minute warm-up. Let you guys obviously join the live stream.
We'll have a bit of fun. We'll have a bit of banter.
And then we will do.
Someone's put up Ambleside on Friday. Bloody gridlock. My God. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
Error occurred.
Yeah, that's fine. We've got it on here. I can see me. Look in the camera.
Oh, yeah.
The camera.
So yeah, 15 minutes.
Right. Oh yeah. So Tom's face is almost red as the mics.
It's hot in here. It's very hot.
The heat in here is already unbearably hot. I don't know if you can see, but back here we've just put in new sound insulation behind
acoustic
me.
Acoustic
insulation. We have a new curtain behind again, to try and dampen that sounds down and try to kind of make it a little bit AC. Not going to happen. And
then two handsome men.
Yeah,
body heat.
two very hot men, let's be honest. I mean...
Plus this thing between my legs and I'm on about the computer. Not...
Oh, yeah.
It's getting warm in here, mate.
It's gonna be unbearable. Podcast. Just if anyone's coming in, you don't know about the podcast.
Where have you been for the past 8 weeks?
Yeah, exactly. What's going on? You can get it on any streaming service. You can get it on iTunes, Google Play,
Spotify, Amazon,
Stitcher, a bunch of places.
Anywhere that you get a podcast from, just search Just Another Trucking Podcast.
And I hope there's no guest on tonight. It is just, unfortunately, bad news. Me and him. It's just the main.
Don't forget the bottle of wine.
What? Is that going to be in when we're putting the podcast up? Are we going to put with bottle of wine?
I think I might do, actually.
Oh yeah, that's it's got to be messy tonight, guys. It's got to be messy.
That might be a problem if we cough during the actual recording of the podcast.
Someone said PayPal and buy me a coffee are worth adding to your description. That's not a bad idea.
What if I don't drink coffee? Can they buy me a line of Coke?
Wow, this is it. We're not even started the podcast. That's really where we're going with this. And they're the jokes we're going for. Fair enough. That's fine.
We hasten to add as well that this is actually the first time of us both being in the same room.
No. This is the first time we've ever met today.
And they call it puppy love. Don't worry, we'll be eating spaghetti bolognese later.
Is that what we're having?
I don't know, Lady and the Tramp.
Oh, right, I get it, yeah. Why did it... Right, Lady and the Tramp, why is the spaghetti that long? I've never had spaghetti that long.
No, neither have I. Can you get it in... Can't get it in the pan. I always have to snap the bloody thing in half.
Exactly. So how have they got in that?
You know, weird foods.
Right.
I've got a bag of ready salted crisps from that.
Right. We're not fucking talking about this again.
Right, okay.
No.
No.
Right.
Talk about that.
We're not talking about it again.
What I actually want to talk about, right?
Right.
Is get a salami. Not a salami. The green packet things. Pepperami. Get a pepperami. Cut it in half. Get a cheese string. Cut a cheese string in half. Put the two halves together. One pepperami, one cheese string.
What the fuck are you talking about, Chris?
Get a bag of hula hoops. Put the hula hoops over it. Cut them. Perfect sweets.
That's not a sweet. The very definition of a fucking sweet is it is sweet. That is the opposite. Why would you go to that much effort?
I don't know. I've seen it. Came up on TikTok the other day and I was actually really impressed with it. So try it.
This is one of these stupid life hacks on TikTok, isn't it? It's bollocks. They're all fucking bollocks.
Is that thing going to buzz away that much all night?
Yeah, it's getting as hot as us. Like, it's not. Yeah, I'm hoping that we can reduce that out. It'll be fine.
Just open the window a bit.
I think we'll have to.
Yeah. Or we're going to die and the computer's going to die.
We'll bring the microphone just a little bit closer to us.
You've never tried that?
Why the fuck would I try that?
We're trying it later.
We're not trying it later.
Can we send the production team out to go get it?
You know, my missus. Jesus Christ, no, we're not doing that.
Hey Google.
Oh, we need to disable Google.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Don't anybody ask Alexa to do anything, for God's sake.
Right. Someone just said, sounds like a cheaper sausage roll. That's exactly what it sounds like. Why?
What's in your bin?
That was nothing to do with me.
No.
Before he tries to defend himself, that is a I don't need to defend myself. I do not need to defend myself. As my son had that. He had a slice of pizza from Greg's. I had nothing to do with it. I've got a live stream evidence proving the fact that I had nothing to do with it. I'm just going to read this because apparently I'm sitting further back. It wasn't me. You're full of shit.
I believe him about as much as I believe the government.
What else have we got on comments? Can you make it as long as you make it fresh? I literally know what he's got, but he's got a cool name. Sir Pika Pup of...
Are you butchering someone's name again?
Right, my wife just chipped in. I did not have a Greg's. I said to you, no. Jaeger Bob's all around. Oh my God, man, that sounds...
Can we just ask, is the audio quality actually all right for the live stream? Because you never checked this. I checked this one.
I checked.
No,
I didn't check it yet. Can I just get a bit of a yeah?
Don't move closer.
No, fucking, I'm just
You're
saying.
not making love to her.
No, I'm not fucking making love. That's fine. But is the audio quality okay? Can I just get a audio spot on? Yeah, all good. Audio's terrible. I can hear you both.
Who was that? Who was that?
I love this guy already.
He's
already my favourite. Sir, it's called Sir Pika Pup. The
Sir Pikachu.
No, it's not. It says Sir Pika
Pup. I'm calling him Pikachu from now on. I've decided he's one of your subscribers, so I don't care.
Ollie's just commented on swearing. Again, this is an adult podcast. If you have your children listening, including my children, you should not be listening to this podcast.
He's not allowed to be outside the door.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Cover his ears. Make him go outside. You can bloody sit outside for a while.
Yeah, it's nice weather. We're in here sweating. What's someone put down to make you laugh?
Jesus, yeah, it is.
I think I pissed myself, either that or it's sweat running down my ass crack.
It could be either one. Could be either one, yeah. Could be either one.
Right. Should we do this?
Yeah, who's going first, by the way?
I don't know. I'm going to have to do all the introductions and everything like that.
Yes, but then we need to know whose topic's going first.
I don't know. You can go first because I'm going to do the introductions.
Right. Again, so just explain very quickly. The way this works is we have 15-minute segments-ish, and we each get 15 minutes, bring up a topic. We'll discuss said topic. We're not going to discuss, or we're not going to go through the comments as we're kind of chatting away. Towards the end of the topic, we'll come and see what you guys have been saying about it. And basically, I think that's it. Does that explain it?
We're pretty much going to follow, for those of you that have listened, we're going to follow the usual podcast routine. The only difference is we're actually live streaming it.
Yeah.
So
it's very live.
It'll probably be about 3 weeks before you actually hear this on our podcast.
Is it going to be? Or is it more than 3?
It's 3 weeks.
3 weeks, yeah.
3 weeks until you hear this on the actual podcasting hosting sites.
There are other podcasts that you can go and listen to them. We have a back catalogue.
8 at the moment.
With another 2 more.
One's coming on Monday, and then every Monday after that. So, are we happy?
No.
We're doing this. Everybody got the phone on silent in the audience? Yeah. What do I need to press on this? Oh, wow.
You said to me, you've got everything set up, and now you've just asked the question.
Yep.
What do I need to press?
I'm testing you.
You're not.
Plus, I'm getting through the bottle of wine now, so... Right. Hello, and welcome to Just Another Trucking Podcast with me, Chris, and alongside me, once again, is my good friend, co-host. Well, you're not really a co-host this week, are you?
I definitely am a co-host.
You're more of a host because we're actually in your house.
No, I think I'm kind of more a physical host because you're in my house, but metaphorically speaking, I'm a co-host.
Let's not start using big words here.
Well, I don't know. I'll be honest with you, I don't even have to be using the word right.
I struggle to spell cat. And we're going on about metaphorical.
Cake.
What? Cake?
No.
Yes, please.
I do want some cake right now, actually, yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is something completely new for us, isn't it, mate?
It is.
Because we're being watched by people while recording this. So if you haven't actually seen the live stream, sod you.
Oh, yeah. This is this podcast, unlike the others, is actually going out live. We've got people watching us on YouTube. It's all very exciting.
They've all just left.
Yeah, everyone's gone. There's no one else here. It's done. It's a done deal.
And we're in the same room.
We are physically in the same room. Yeah.
I can touch your leg, and you have been touching my leg.
I will admit I have twice touched your leg.
Twice?
Yes.
What about the... Oh, no, that wasn't my leg, sorry. So, what topic do you want to start with, mate?
I asked you.
We don't have a guest. No, I said you're starting with
No,
the topic.
you did not. You said you'll decide.
No, I did.
No, you did not. I've not. I thought you were going to go first. 1 second. I've got my list. Just bloody hold on.
So while we're all sitting here, ding, 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 ding.
Oh no, I can't find my list. I can't find my list.
Right, in that case, then I'm going to go first.
You go first. While I find my list.
Right. This week.
Oh no, I found my list.
Too late. I want to talk about caravan wankers. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is because it's bank holiday weekend at the time of recording this.
Yes, yeah, it is, yeah.
So people watching live, it is, and those that are...
So this has been being recorded on the 29th of the 5th.
This is getting confusing now. So
unless you're American, then it's the 5th of the 29th.
What? Because they do everything backwards.
Yeah.
Like they drive the wrong way.
But then again, they probably don't know what a caravan is.
Oh, no, because they have motorhomes.
No, it's an RV. It's an RV.
That's a rendezvous point, isn't it?
It is. I don't know. Yeah, go on. Right, complain.
Caravan
let's alienate more of our audience, because nothing says this podcast like at least alienating one group of people.
I'm sorry, but if any of our listeners are caravan wankers, I don't care. I don't want you to listen to my podcast. I don't need you to listen to my podcast.
What if they're currently that they've set off on a caravan holiday, they've packed all the stuff.
Hope you crash and die. Yes, I went there.
Right. Wow.
No.
So we're starting off super aggressive. That's
as we mean to go on as usual. No. Seriously, I call them wobble boxes, and I'm gonna guess that probably a lot of HGV drivers do.
I personally don't. It's the first time I've heard that.
You've never heard the term wobble box?
No.
Do you not play the game Wobble Box with them? You know when they're on the motorway, right, and they're doing like 53 mile an hour. Get alongside them. It's even better when you've got a curtain side, so it doesn't work so much for my flatbed.
Right.
I reckon your tipper trailer would do just the same effect. Get alongside them, and when your trailer's alongside them, just swerve left and right, but stay in your lane. And obviously, you know the air resistance it's going to cause. Watch them in your mirror, like a salmon down the road. They go.
Oh, we've already got our first salmon reference in. Or alternatively, just chuck one of the spare salmon that you've got. You're on the motorway. You're not going to be using it.
They're not going to swerve. They're not going to swerve the same as if you give them a wheel next to them. It's like a.
If you're driving. What? No. No, we won't go.
For the live stream, that was. There we go.
It's all right. My bad. Yeah, we won't make.
But no, they annoy me. Now, the reason I'm saying this is because obviously I was driving over here to yours earlier, and I was coming through Barnard Castle.
I want to call it Bernard Castle just because it sounds funnier.
All right, we'll call it Bernard Castle, but
Bernard.
I'm from near that area, so I'm probably going to get slated for pronouncing it wrong, but I don't care. And they're trying to fit through a gap, right, that I kid you not, 2 Arctics would be able to pass each other going through. And there's this one caravan in front of me and a car coming towards. The caravan stops. No, he's that wide. He's like got a 15-foot wide load on the arse end of him, hasn't he? Get out of the way, you wanker. I want to get on. I want to see Tom. I need to shake hands. I need to cuddle him.
So the reason why you're angry is because
they held me up
and meant that you couldn't see me sooner.
Yeah.
I mean, that's sweet. I want to put out a controversial thought here, though.
Go on.
I don't mind them.
What? Hugs?
Well, both, yeah. But the caravanners, I genuinely, they just don't bother me.
Have you got a caravan?
Me? No.
I was hoping I'd offend you like you offended me with my Ford Focus then.
No, I don't have a caravan. Actually, me and Mrs. was talking about this over the weekend.
Well, you're going to become a pikey?
Right. No, but we can't have a caravan.
Why not?
I'm 6'10". How the hell am I supposed to fit in a caravan?
That's your problem.
Well, exactly. We're not going to get
You
one.
could cut the skylight out, couldn't you?
But how am I supposed to lie down? They're not as wide as an Arctic.
You just have to lie on the floor, won't you, lengthwise?
What?
No, you can get them. They're not caravans, are they? They pull out, don't they? They extend. What are they called?
Pull out the extend.
Yeah, they get wider.
The fuck are you talking about?
It's like a fat lass at a Burger King. What? I don't know where that.
Where's this analogy going?
I don't know. It's the heat. It's getting to me. Whew.
Right.
You can get caravans that bit awnings.
Oh,
that's what I'm on about. They have awnings, don't they?
You mean the bloody thing, that curtain that pulls out?
Yeah.
So what's that going to do?
You get in that bit, it makes it wider.
So what? Basically, it's camping. I'm sleeping outside.
Wasn't that what caravanning is?
Well, I don't think that's the whole point.
It's either the poor trucker's version of working away all week or an expensive version of keep sleeping in a tent.
Why? I don't really get. I mean, I don't know if any truckers actually have a caravan, and if they do, isn't trucking really just caravanning, but you get paid for it?
I would say it's more caravanning poverty style, isn't it? Because you don't have a toilet.
You don't have to clean your toilet out, so win-win.
We don't have to if you borrow someone else's caravan. They annoy me because they come out on a Friday as well, don't they?
Well, yeah, but it's bank holiday, isn't it?
Yes, but I'm trying to go home. I don't care that they're trying to go away on holiday. And then, I was saying it to you earlier, and I'm going to raise this point. They have to go slow at all the nice viewpoints so they can go, Deirdre, look, nice mountains, let's take a picture.
So,
and what was your response?
So, being from the Lake District, they do cause havoc around here to the point where it's just basically a no-go area. If you want to go north.
Is this like a no-fly zone?
Yeah, basically, yeah, essentially. It would be nice if you could somehow have a plow at the front of your truck. I could just knock them out of the way.
Like one of them big train ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it called? A cow something.
Well, I'd call it a caravan killer, but isn't that what you need in London, though? What? Not a caravan killer. One of them big, one of them big plows.
Well, I've raised this point before, because what about the snow plows? They're only used when it snows. So why don't we use them and the curved in such a way that they could scoop cyclists up and just kind of gently throw them to one side?
We're not putting foam padding on it.
Well, no,
I'm covering mine in barbed wire.
Well, so this is a very aggressive time.
Yeah, I want them out of the way. Let's not be nice about it. They're lycra-clad assholes.
Oh, are we going for cyclists now again?
Well, yeah, because they predominantly come with caravans as well, don't they?
Again, I'm not that bothered about them, to be honest with you. I just kind of put behind them.
Back me up on this. I'm not happy.
Well, no. I'm not saying I don't have you back on this.
I just spilled that. Don't worry, it was only £6.
Spending bargain.
All right, Mr. Posh.
Right. So, Chris has come into Kendal and he's been saying how posh it is. And I've tried to defend Kendal, saying it's not that posh. And we've gone out to go and pick up some it. And on the way down, we drove past this massive Porsche garage, which we have, which they're currently moving to a different location because they make so much money here.
Didn't help your argument whatsoever.
And then we got into home base, and there's a guy in a Bentley pulling it out.
And a Tesla partner.
Oh, yeah. Well. No, it did not help out my cause. I kind of felt like, maybe we were.
Yeah.
I mean, I still don't think we're posh.
I'm wearing a tux next time I come.
Fuck off.
So I fit in. Top hat and tails, walking down the street with a cane. And that was what I was expecting to see.
What, in Kendal?
Yeah.
You've sorely misjudged the area.
Well, I didn't see no one smacking up on the corner.
Well, no, but it's full of crag rats.
Full of what?
Crag rats.
Crag.
Crag rats, yeah.
Are these like crackheads?
No.
Oh.
So a crag rat is someone that we get them around here quite a bit, and they'll have the proper jackets on with like the Gore-Tex material,
Right,
the breathable, whatever. They'll have like the full length cargo pants, which are like 300 pounds, which are again breathable, waterproof. They'll have the proper walking boots. They'll have a rucksack on,
and the ankle things.
They'll have a rucksack on full of like all the provisions and first aid kits and this and that and the other. They'll have a walking, like proper white walking sticks.
Poles.
Yeah, with a double thing.
Yeah.
And they'll just go to a local park.
What?
Oh yeah, it happens all the time. So we call them crag rats.
So what do they need all the gear for?
Well, exactly, that's the point. Where like the locals walking around in just like a t-shirt and.
Well, I'm not surprised it's about 90 degrees outside today.
It's really hot, so we have picked a terrible day to do it.
I think it might be more than 90 degrees inside here, to be honest.
It is getting a bit warm, it must be said. I would say it's about time for my topic, is it? Topic?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no. We need to ask the audience.
We do.
That's what we said we were going to do.
Hang on, though. But before we ask the audience, we need to explain to people that may not have seen the live stream that we're going to ask the audience. There we go. I don't know.
Well, that was your explaining.
Yeah.
So I don't need to explain it.
Nope, we're doing.
So by saying that, right? Okay, that's fine. Right. So Tony Kenyon says there's a hot lass who was on Emmerdale who lives in Kendal. That one was not that helpful. If I'm honest with you, I probably should have not read that one first.
Proves my point that Kendal's posh.
In fact, by the looks of things, the majority of people are talking about Kendal. Kendal is only posh with all of the second holiday homeowners. Yes, this guy. Who's this?
Hang on.
No.
People buy second homes in
Yes,
Kendal.
there's loads of them. And people buy.
I've got a shed down bottom of garden. Does that count as second?
Yes, but they're from London. They're not local to here. They're not Cumbrians. They're not Kendalians. They're not proper. They're not locals.
Take your word for it.
No, they're not. They're from bloody down south. He's right. These guys
How
telling
much do
it.
you pay him to say that?
I don't know. I'll save him some money later. Craig Stokes says they pay road tax. I'm assuming this is talking about caravans here.
Not cyclists.
Yes, pay road tax. They have much right to be on the roads. But I mean, he's right. They do. They've got as much time. The only thing that I would say is if they are going slow, they should stick to the highway code rules. Just pulling at lay-by. Just let the other traffic behind. Same as a tractor would do. Same as if you're.
I think all caravans should go to Jeremy Clarkson.
I feel like we're not going to win this one. Let's have a look. What else we got? Tony Kenyon seems to be siding with you. Jesus, they're so annoying. Why would anyone have a caravan? Buy an awesome motorhome with a beer fridge and a ball dancing pole.
I'll speak to him later.
Right. Someone says cow catcher. James Humble says, I'm in a caravan right now. So you have
go find Jeremy Clarkson.
You've alienated people. You've pissed people off.
Good.
I wish I've never done on this podcast.
No. Far from it. Do you want to start with your topic and see if we can piss anyone else off?
Let's. Someone says, hope you're okay after the crash. Yeah. Truck's not great, but.
Don't ask him about his crash. No one cares.
People care.
He drove into the van on purpose.
Lisa cared.
You said to me, I'm going to drive into this van on purpose. Clickbait. He didn't. He paid the van driver to drive into him.
Right. I have a question for you.
Go on.
This is something that I have been wanting to ask for a
6
little while.
6 inches.
Right.
That's
so
the perfect size.
Here's a scenario, and this should be actually quite fun because we can actually get the audience involved in this one as well. Right.
Not my audience.
No, but okay, our audience, people who are watching both of us. Someone else said they're in a caravan as well. You've offended people. Right. If you could forget any TV show that you've watched previously, one that you love, and you could forget completely every episode of that one. You still know that you love it, or you will love it,
Right.
and you're going to enjoy it again. What TV show would you completely forget?
Hang on, can I completely forget it and never watch it?
Well, no. The whole point is it's something that you want to watch, but you've already watched the whole thing through, and you want to. And it's like, for instance, like the season's ended, or it's completely finished.
Fireman Sam. No. Lost.
Really?
Really?
Lost?
Mm-hmm.
But it was crap towards the end. The beginning was brilliant. It was
Then
good.
I might realise halfway through. That's what I'm hoping.
So what do you want? Do you actually just want to forget the last half of it?
Yeah.
You are.
Oh,
you are definitely missing the.
This, am I?
No, you're not.
Right. I think I've got it.
Right, go on.
Chicago Fire.
What do you like about the Chicago Fire?
It's got a fit firefighter in it. Gabby, I think her name is. She's actually a paramedic at the beginning, then she becomes a firefighter towards the end, and then she marries Matt Casey. Does she marry him? I think she marries Matt Casey.
I don't know Matt Casey.
It's still ongoing at the moment. I haven't seen season 9 yet because obviously Fox won't release it to Amazon.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't think we'll be doing. It'll be on Disney Plus, will it not?
But I don't watch Disney Channel.
Oh no, but it's got more stuff on there, isn't it?
I don't know.
For me, it would be a show called Person of Interest. It is, without question.
All about me.
So honestly, it is one of the best TV shows I've ever watched.
I've never seen it.
It genuinely, you need to watch it. It's and it's
really.
It's so good. But the thing that's wild about it is it's one of the few TV shows where it starts off as a sci-fi, and because of that whole American, like the American government was spying on people,
which they still are.
Yeah. Because of that,
that's what that camera's
it stopped exactly. Yeah. Because of that, it stopped becoming it stopped being a sci-fi, and a lot of the stuff was kind of grounded in actual. It's a really good, amazing TV show. Yeah, you need to definitely check it. I want to see what other people are saying. Breaking Bad. See, I thought about Breaking Bad, but
do you know how much I've watched of Breaking Bad?
Go on.
20 minutes.
It took some getting into. And so for me, so did Game of Thrones.
Haven't seen it.
Have you not? For me, I started watching Game of Thrones and I stopped on the first episode and didn't watch any more of it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, and people kept banging on about it, so I was like, all right, I'll give it a crack. I'll give it a try. And then, I did get a bit hooked. Towards the end, I'll be honest with you, I've not watched the ending of it. I know what the ending is, but
winter comes.
There was winter was coming and all that sort of stuff. But
it's not the only thing that was coming.
Giggity.
From what I've heard,
there was a lot of sex in it, like wild sex.
It's like going out of fashion. I never got any though.
Yeah, fair enough.
Do you know what my guilty pleasure? One Tree Hill.
Oh no! Don't say that. Honestly,
I've seen all of them.
It is absolutely one of the worst TV shows I have ever seen.
I wish I was there.
You do?
How much sex did they get and how many parties did they go to?
It is. I honestly think it is.
But there was all them parties and
bollocks. Right. The reason why I don't like it, and I said this to my missus, she loves it. She absolutely loves this One Tree Hill.
Seconds for dinner tonight. And
right.
You.
Right. I don't fuck you. You guys watch whatever you want. I don't like it because of the directing style. It's like it's been made for the TikTok generation. Those people who have an attention span of a goldfish.
Hang on.
Right.
Hang on.
No. Right. No.
We're about to get serious.
Right. No.
Now.
Right. No. Let me explain this. Right. They seem to only have.
I'm about to knock him out.
Right, you've looked at the wrong webcam. The webcam's up there.
I don't care. I was speaking to the podcast.
Right. So every single thing.
What's wrong with TikTok? Oh, I can't hold it back anymore.
Right.
What's wrong with TikTok?
I don't watch TikTok. I look at YouTube Shorts, and I hate myself for it because 90% of the stuff that's on there is absolute garbage. It is garbage, and occasionally you'll find a nugget which is like, oh, that's quite interesting.
Yeah.
But for the most part, you're scrolling through all this crap trying to find just one little nugget, and I come out of it, and I've spent half an hour looking through it, and I just think I've just sat through my entire break, and I probably only watched maybe 2 minutes of stuff that's actually good.
That's good.
Yeah, but it's not good. I've wasted my break.
That means you can get on.
And One Tree Hill is the exact same thing. It's like every scene is like about 30 seconds long, and then they have to move to the next one because the audience attention is already getting bored. Right, and you laugh because you know exactly what I mean. Yeah. And then they'll play the kind of like acoustic music and stuff like that, and then there'll be the next thing, and they'll say stuff, and it has no relevance to the whole thing. It doesn't drive the plot forward. It is dog shit.
Do you know why I watched it? Because of an ex.
I will say actually, what was it? Was it Weeds? Have you ever seen that TV show with Weeds? It's about this like American suburb mum who starts like selling pot, and it's really good. I can't think who's in it, who's the main character, and she's really good. Let's go and have a look and see what other people. Chris says. Chrissy Fee says TikTok rocks. Get a life. I
love watching cat videos. I sit there all day.
So don't get me wrong, right? So TikTok, YouTube Shorts, basically the same thing. We can agree on that.
Yep.
I'm not saying that I don't flick through it. I do, and it's like when I open up my phone and I'm not sure what to do, it is one of the first things that I'll go through, and I will sit there for like 30 minutes and I will flick through it. And again, if anything with a cat comes through or like an interesting like mechanical thing, and then the other one is Chinese fishermen. No, there's always these Chinese fishermen catching fish in stupid ways.
Oh, but then they'll pull because you can speak Mandarin. You understand what's going on in it. No.
We're getting into a very obscure joke there. But then whenever they pull the fish out, you're like, that fish has quite clearly been dead for a while. I don't know if it's just the way my preferences are.
Has he been fishing in the front of my truck for salmon?
No, but I don't know. It's just I watch it and I just hate myself for it.
Yeah. Fair one, I hate you too. What's everyone else been saying? Right,
so let's go and have a look. Lucy Edwards Shorts. Oh, I think is this the ginger bird who does? She's a blind girl. I don't know who that was.
Is this your second profile? You said ginger.
I'm strawberry blonde. We've been over this. Oh, right. No, she's quite good. And again, that's one of the ones where there's a little nugget of something good. Something interesting, something different, but the vast majority is just swiping through them. Crap. Oh, something interesting.
And then you get to my TikTok profile. Crap.
Actually, I didn't know you had one until today. No, yesterday.
You know I've got one.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I don't. That's why I just told you.
Go follow me on TikTok. You'll get a post about once every 6 years.
Someone said this doesn't help the podcast out at all, but someone said stick googly eyes on the back of a cat's ass and it looks like an elephant. It literally doesn't help, but I can completely see what
I'm doing that when I get home tomorrow.
Someone says my missus spends hours on TikTok. Yeah, again, same thing. Few people that agree with me. Good afternoon, gentlemen. Shouldn't they have the masks on and the high vis? Well, we don't need to have masks on, but do we need high vis on?
What do we need high vis for? What's going to hit me? Other than you, if I carry on.
Or
we don't need masks.
Oh no, my missus supporting you.
Yes.
Walking Dead. I did like Walking Dead.
Yes. I'll have to agree. I like that, but I don't think I would want to forget it to go rewatch it.
Right. So my missus has just put up Grey's Anatomy as hers. Now, I would go as far to say is that's not one that should be on there because don't worry about that.
Tom's just
I've spoken something.
It's just caused a massive spike in the podcast.
The reason why I say I don't think that Grey's Anatomy should be on there is because there's what I call comfort TV. TV that you watch and you've watched the series through a million times over. I need to stop playing with that. I'm really sorry. Yeah.
Do.
So you've watched it. Do you know what comfort TV is?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your comfort TV?
Well, Simpsons.
So yeah, you've watched every single one of them all the way through.
You can just keep watching them.
You watch them because you know what,
Yeah.
and there's something kind of very comforting about that. And the same thing with Mrs. with Grey's Anatomy. It's because you kind of, in a strange way, you know what's happening, you know what's going to. Star Trek for me, that's one. I wouldn't want to read. I love Star Trek. Live long and prosper. Right. Let's just go have a quick look and see what else on there. House. Oh, someone just said House. Have you seen House?
Yeah, I want to unsee it and never re-see it.
Are you joking right now?
Nope.
How are we friends?
Same as 24.
Fuck off. You categorically cannot put House and 24 in the same category.
I just have.
House is brilliant. It is. It absolutely is.
Maybe this is why we are friends.
I tell you what, my missus, you've just made headway with.
Rephrase that?
Yeah. You're closer. Wow. Basically, she likes you because you watch that stupid show with the 31 Tree Hill. I think the fact that you've now said like you don't like House, I think you've just lost.
So I'm sleeping on the drive tonight.
Right, mate, yeah, you're probably leaving tonight. Yeah, you're probably going to get kicked out of the house completely. Right, have you got your next one?
Yeah. It's another rant, and I'm going to attack another type of people. It's highways traffic wombles.
Oh, why are we attacking the wombles?
Because they think they're coppers.
I don't think so. Although, I saw a womble pull a truck over last week.
Why?
In fairness, his load was bad. I looked at it, and so a lot of people don't know, Highways England can actually pull you over if they perceive that your vehicle is a danger to other road users. They can pull you over, and you have to comply with them as well. It's like the Orange Light Act or something like that, or it's got some wacky names.
Cool, I've got orange beacons on my truck, so can I start pulling dickheads over now?
Don't think it works for you, but
this is my argument.
Well, I don't know. I mean, do you know why it was started? Highways England.
No.
It's because there was some massive snowstorm going a few years back, and people were stuck on the motorway, and like people were like newborn babies and stuff like that were like stuck without heating, without anything that, and because there was no one there to control it, and because the highways agency wasn't able to kind of deal with the situation that was happening, that's where highways, what was HATO, Highways Agency Traffic Officers came in, but it's now a separate company, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's where it came from. That was the whole principle behind it.
But you see,
so I've already taken some fight out of you on that one, haven't I?
You have.
I have. Yeah.
I don't care.
You've still not. You've brought horses to this podcast. Well, no, I brought horses to the podcast once.
Yes.
You brought round 2 on it.
Yes.
Is it out yet?
No.
All right.
Well done. You've just told everybody live what's coming out in not this Monday, but the Monday after. Is it? No, it's actually this Monday. It is this Monday that's coming out. So
you lost.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you definitely did. I 100% won this.
I'd like your comments once you've listened to it on Monday.
Yeah, go on
the
go
Facebook group.
Go and have a listen to it, unless you listen to this podcast not live, and then in which case you've already listened to it. But let us know where you come.
Anyway, highways one balls.
Right, go on.
Right, so you're stuck in a traffic jam, and it's clearly because somebody's had a lack of talent and crashed into the central reservation or something like that.
Right.
And they come down behind you, and I'm talking like the A1 where it's just 2 lanes. There's no hard shoulder, nothing like that, so they can't move past you. And you will do your best to get out of the way for them as they're driving down, splitting lane 1 and 2 with their orange flashing lights going and that bullhorn going as they're coming.
Do they have one?
Yes, they have a bullhorn.
I was unaware of this.
So they're sounding it to try and get through. I will move as much as I can, but if I can't move over because there's obviously another wagon in front, so I can't get forwards to come further enough left for the trailer, I'll sit behind you blaring the bullhorn. Like, what's I'm going to do? Technically, I don't have to move for you. You have orange lights, not blue lights. It's not an emergency as such.
So, is this anger about one incident?
No, it's about them entirely.
Right, go on then. So
they sit on their perch as well on the side of the motorway.
Okay, so this is
says emergency vehicles only.
No, it doesn't anymore. Or they're changing it.
Yes, some
they're
of them
saying authorised vehicles.
Yes.
I will say one thing that does annoy me about them is there's always that. I don't know who it is, but I've got a Tom, same as you. There's always that one person who marks them up as a cop, and then you're looking, and it says there's a traffic, a speed camera coming up.
Yeah.
And you're looking, and you're like, that's quite clearly a traffic officer.
Yeah.
That's very, very clearly a traffic officer. It could not be more obvious, but yeah, someone still marks them anyways.
They like parking in truck spaces and truck stops as well.
Never had that before.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I asked him to move.
What did they do?
He said he was on his break.
They're not on taco time.
It's all right, I parked in front of him. He couldn't get out for 45 minutes.
So what we've worked out this week is you're a dick.
Yes, I hate everyone. Caravan users and highways officers. Unless they're coming to help me. I will put a good word in for highways officers, and this is going to surprise you. Horse box. Right?
God.
I was driving our horse box.
Right.
Yeah? Not long after we bought it. Not the one we've got now, but the one before. We've been and bought it. And I got the job of obviously driving it back. Got in it. Fuel gauge said full. Driving along. Fuel gauge got down to half. Cut out. So obviously the fuel gauge lied. Right?
Yeah.
So I broke down on lane 1.
Oh.
Couldn't get out of the way.
Yeah.
And in all fairness, highways agency turned up, coned off lane 1 behind us, phoned the missus who was probably 2 miles up ahead in the car, told her she needed to get to a fuel station and get me a jerry can of fuel quickly so I could get off.
Yeah.
Highways obviously had to phone breakdown because it was a live carriageway.
Yeah.
And they parked their highways car in front of me so that the recovery truck couldn't hook up to me. Because the highways, I told the highways, but obviously my missus is coming with fuel. He says the problem is if the truck hooks up to you, you have to pay for the recovery breakdown. However, if it doesn't hook up to you, you don't get charged for it. So he actually parked his car in front so that the truck couldn't back under us. So I will defend them in that sense, but they're still wankers.
But that sounds like they were really nice. The one dealing you've actually had with them.
All right, that one was nice. The rest of them are wankers.
Have you ever met them?
Well, other than that one, no.
Right, let's go and see what other people are saying about
traffic one balls.
Oh, my missus. Right, this is a question that I've had as well. So the green flashing lights on a doctor, is that the same as a blue?
No.
So you don't have to yield to them.
No, it is advisable that you get out of the way.
Yeah.
But they cannot go over the speed limit on a green flashing light. They cannot go through a red traffic light.
So what does it do?
It basically politely says to people, can you move out of the way and let me carry on as fast as I legally can?
Fair enough. You learn something every day.
I'm probably talking up a bullshit, but I usually do.
I have a friend who got flashed by Vosa saying follow him. Vosa man went up slip roads and Zuma mate just carried on. Vosa got held up in a queue on the slip road. I would say that's a bad idea.
It is a bad idea, but legally you don't have to follow them. Once again, it's an orange flashing light. They cannot legally pull you over.
I don't think that's true anymore. I'm pretty sure there's been a lot. I'm going to double check this after the podcast because I'm pretty sure.
You've said this numerous times and you've never actually checked my
No,
facts.
I don't. No. I don't.
I can get away with murder. Really. But no, like, I've been pulled by Vossa when I worked on the farm.
What, in the farm?
Well, I wasn't in the farm. I was on the road in a Toyota Hilux turning a fuel bowser.
Right.
The Toyota Hilux had more panels missing than it had panels. The trailer didn't have a number plate, which is why they initially pulled us. And I was thinking about just driving back to the farm and making them follow me all the way back. But I gave in and followed them into their test area, pulled onto the weighbridge, the waders, obviously underweight. Then came the inspection part. The Hilux passed, which I was actually really surprised about. The trailer failed. No breakaway cable, no working handbrake on the trailer. 2 different sized tyres on the trailer.
Oh no, not just different treads, different size.
Different sizes.
Oh wow, yeah.
No trailer number plate. No hazmat license for pulling fuel. That quantity of fuel on the road. They threatened to impound the trailer. Showed up my Boston. Came out in tractor, hooked up to the trailer and buggered off. Can't do bugger all when it's behind the tractor.
Oh, right. Clever bastard.
I know.
Oh, that's funny.
But, yeah.
So, Chris Iffy, I'm not reading out all the 7, says, commercial drivers have to legally do as Vosa says. I'm pretty sure about this as well. That it's you can get done for it, like, if you don't. The
thing is, though, right, if you see them parked on the side of our shoulder or on their perch, just get in lane 2. They're not legally allowed to pull you in lane 2.
Are they not? I heard from Luke was telling me something, or was it maybe I think that, or maybe it was you. A Vosa chap came in and slammed his brakes on.
And that was Luke. That actually happened too.
And they do it to basically see if
your load's secure. Yeah,
that's bad.
However, if you've got it on dash cam and you can prove it, they get done for that.
Oh yeah, I can imagine so. Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't advise not following Vosa because you probably are going to get a lot worse than if you do follow them in. You know, as much as everybody slates them, they're doing a job.
Yeah, I've not had an experience being pulled over. I've chatted to Vosa guys before, and they've been pretty bang on with it as far as I go. Dazza says green flashing lights mean doctors can go through red lights. Dad was a driver for an emergency doctor. There you go. Someone says that they're a newbie truck driver, so they know nothing. You are not helpful in this situation at all.
Neither do we.
Stop making stuff up, Chris. Mr. Mocky, I already like you very much. The green lights make them feel special. That was Black Hawk SO who said that one there.
Do you reckon I could put a green flashing light on the top of my... Hang on. Right.
I'm pretty sure you're not a doctor.
No. Diggers on building sites now, they have to have green flashing lights, don't they? Because they have to have the orange and the green on building sites.
Yeah, but what does the green indicate? Does that mean that the...
Retard operator? I'm saying this.
How many people are we going to offend tonight? Well, no. No. How many people are you going to offend tonight?
I'd like to move on. The bottle of wine is going to start their topic now. No, but right, what I'm actually going with this, I could get a digger, couldn't I? Drive red light, the green flashing light on the roof.
I'm pretty sure that the police would not see it that way.
Look, I'm a doctor, and I'm a
right. I'm a doctor in an excavator.
I will get that today.
It's to pick them up and take it to hospital.
I'm trying to save on accuracy here. It means, no, this is the best. This is going to sound like a really sick and twisted and wrong joke.
It's already going quite badly, yeah.
Because of how long it would take you to get there in the excavator. You could just dig the hole and put them straight in there.
Chris!
I told you it was going to get sick and twisted.
This was a bad idea from the start. Someone said dustbin wagons have green flashing lights on as well. I have seen that.
It'll be something to do with safety.
So I think the green flashing light means that the key is in the ignition.
Well, no, because they have green lights on traffic lights. Keys in the ignition.
Just
I don't know.
Where the hell's that logic come from?
It's the heat. I'm blaming it on the heat.
My missus has asked, would you like a glass for that wine?
No. Oh, was I meant to be sharing this wine?
I don't know, were you? I don't know.
Too late now.
Someone said I could offend plenty of people in 2 seconds. I'm sure you could. We've already been coping with it quite well. So let's not offend too many
when
people.
This comes out, this will be our 11th episode.
Yeah. And we are currently
legends.
Well, no, we're currently 6th in the UK.
Yeah.
As far as podcasts go, which is quite good.
In the automotive side, let's.
Oh yeah. We have
to.
Not the entire all of the podcast, just
automotive.
Is a lollipop man a doctor when he wears a mask? I don't think that's how it works.
Is a lollipop man a doctor?
Because he gives out lollipops. Doctors give out lollipops. I'm assuming that's where the joke comes from.
I was going to make a really inappropriate joke. Do you want to move on to your topic?
Jesus, I really do.
Please.
I really do. Right. I will talk about parking.
Okay.
In services.
Again.
Have we talked about this before?
Maybe. Go on.
You sure?
Start and I will.
I don't remember this conversation. I think that all services should have parking for free. Like they do in Europe, like they do in the US.
We have technically spoken about
Right, well, I want to talk about it more this time.
Okay.
And actually talk about the...
Sorry, Peter.
Yeah. Peter?
It's out on Monday. Everyone else will understand then.
What are we talking about? Oh, did he talk about this?
Slightly.
I do not remember that podcast at all. Right.
I think it's
So... It might be. I don't know. I mean, obviously, I know we've talked about Kent and like the parking situation there, but I think nationwide parking should be made free. I mean, even the Americans have got it right on this. The Americans say, "Well, if we're going to top our services, we're buying food, we're using facilities, we're using this and that and the other. We are paying for it. If the Americans who don't even have free healthcare can..."
Yeah, I get where you're coming from, but...
You are not about to defend Moto and Extra.
Oh, are we actually targeting...
Oh, Extra, 100%.
Yeah, we have spoken about Extra because, funnily enough, podcast... After we recorded the podcast was when I went to work on that Bank Holiday Monday by mistake, and I spent 24 hours parked in an Extra services.
It's disgustingly expensive.
It is.
I was in one, and it was 35 quid. 35 quid, and that was without a food voucher.
Yeah, I think
that's an absolute disgrace.
I think mine was 38 without a food voucher, but that was for 24 hours.
That's absolutely, it's a disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace, and they need to be free. At the end of the day, you're paying, and again, and I know this is something that we have covered on the podcast previously. We're going through all of this stuff here. It's not even secure parking.
No, it's not. But this is where I was going to slightly defend the services. So just bear with me. It's not actually defending them because I think they're all... I was about to say a word I can't.
Yeah. Yeah,
everyone will know.
Yeah.
Because we've never said it on the podcast, so it's probably the only one word we haven't said.
No, we can't say the.
Yeah, we can't say that either, but people will know what I'm on about. We don't pay to use the facilities in the services in Britain.
Right.
Not like in America. So in America, don't they have to pay to use the public toilets?
I don't think they do. If they're using the showers and stuff, they'll need to pay for them.
Right. But you could stop at the services and not use a shower, not buy anything from there. So why would they give you free parking? Now, I understand that it is astronomical, the price they're asking. However, if for that price, they provided you with a food voucher, a shower token, and secure parking.
I still don't agree with it. I still categorically do not agree with it. There should be, firstly, there should be more parking spaces made available than them.
Oh, there should be a lot.
They're always by fields, which I'm sure they could purchase. They are absolutely raking it in.
Yeah, but I worked it out. For in Kent, it's like 24. Let's say average, £20 to £24 for parking a HGV. Right? If you were to charge that and put 150 spaces in, it'd be full every night of the week. You'd make your money back within a year on the land cost.
I don't know. For me, I just don't. Because my issue is they're now clamping down on us going into industrial estates.
Yeah.
A lot of industrial estates are now starting to really clamp down on it, and it basically means that we are usually going to be parking right next to a dual carriageway somewhere, something like that.
Yeah.
Now, if I break down on the motorway, and I'm broken down, they'll put hazard lights up. They'll say that there's broken down vehicle, avoid this lane, this, and this. On a dual carriageway, the traffic is going the exact same speed. Yeah,
unless it's.
And I'm. And I am the same distance away on that, yet that's okay. I'm okay to park on there with trucks passing me a foot away.
You're okay to park on the M25 as long as you go under the bridge.
I've seen that.
Put foreign plates on the back of your trailer.
Yeah, I've seen that one a few times before. But still, how's,
I agree. There's no difference whatsoever. Because it is exactly the same as being on the hard shoulder of the motorway, which not many motorways have anymore. Because let's face it, smart motorways are really smart.
Yeah, I don't mind smart motorways, but I actually don't mind them. Yeah, I don't mind them.
Oh wow, I had a blowout on one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where the hell do you go?
Go to the left. That's what the signs say.
And then where'd you go? Because there's a barrier, but it's still a live lane.
It is, but they shut it down quick, like.
Well, they didn't.
Oh, did they not?
Granted, I limped it 7 miles to the next junction. Bits of rubber going everywhere. But I wasn't stopping.
Yeah.
Poor tyre fitter's going to have to change the bloody thing, isn't he?
Well, yeah, but they shut down 2 lanes, don't they?
Yeah, but that's inconvenience for everyone else. Why don't they just limp it out of the way and just hope that no one hits a bit of rubber?
Yeah, it's true. I don't know. I mean, for me, they need to be made free. They need to be. I mean, the government needs to get involved and stop it because they are increasing in price very steadily.
Yeah, maybe not free. I don't think we will ever get them free in this country. I think they need to put a limit on it, and they need to stipulate what must be provided for that cost. So, like I say, as long as it's secure parking, you get a meal voucher and you get a shower voucher. I think 28 quid.
Well, I don't understand why groups like you've got companies paying into the RTA, the Road Traffic Association, or the Road Transport. What's that big?
Oh, body? The RHA, Road Haulage Association.
That's it. Yeah. Why aren't they getting involved in this?
Because they're part of the government. They're in their back pockets going. and that's not just failing someone else.
Yeah, it's a disgrace, is what it is. They need to be made free. 100% need to be made free, or at least massively reduced.
Yes, massively reduced, and then actually need to provide what they're charging for. What have you seen?
I was just going to. I've seen far too many near misses on smart motorways. They need to be got rid of. Big time, they are deadly.
That wasn't even one of our topics. That's good, that isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I've not personally had an issue with the smart motorways. I definitely think that there are inherent issues with them that need to be fixed, but I definitely think they're better than the current. The way that I think it's very clever the way that they can slow the traffic down for I can have like a little bit of a buffer thing and slow it down. Yeah, right, it does work.
Does it not annoy you though? Because you get to one and it will say 50. You get to the next one, it says 40. Then it goes 50, and then it says national speed limit. And then the next one says, "Oh, hang on a second, there's more traffic. Let's go 40 again." Just give me 40 miles an hour and let me stick in it.
Super angry tonight. We got. You can claim your money back if you use to pay the toilet. If you get someone saying about toilets. Someone saying if you need an Irish person operating a digger, everyone should be thinking. I should not have read that comment. I should have read that.
I didn't hear it, so we're all right.
All right, okay. In Scotland, 30p
for what?
I'm guessing you're talking about. That can't be right.
For parking. Hearthead Services is free.
Toilets, 20p.
Yeah, but Hearthead Services is free on the M8 in Scotland.
Is it?
Yep.
I think the Rivington, that's quite cheap as well for an actual proper full services. Yeah. That's like 12 quid or something.
This
stupid.
Is a moto as well. And it's free. Don't all go parking there though, because I'm in Scotland next week, so I won't go parking. I've just knackered myself up for a parking space now, haven't I?
We've got some dark messages now. Motorway scared me to be honest after car crash. Yeah, it's one of them where you do have to be on the ball with the motorways.
You've got to be on the ball with every road though, realistically. Like I didn't realise it until obviously I became a quote unquote professional driver, supposedly. How dangerous the motorways are. Roads in general are, because obviously now we spend a lot more hours on the road, so we see a lot more things. And it actually opened my eyes up to it. The fact that, you need to have your wits about you, whether you're driving around Sainsbury's car park, or whether you're doing 120 miles an hour, not that I ever say you should do 120 miles an hour. But
was that an admission of guilt right there, Chris?
No, I only did 115 on the way over here. But
what, behind the caravan? Is this the caravan that was going really super slow?
Yeah.
And you were saying...
Yeah, that's why I only do 115. If he went a bit quicker, I could have done 100. No, but in all seriousness, it doesn't matter what speed you're doing. Motor vehicles technically are dangerous.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, basically, there's the death machines. Well, yeah, the death machines. Yeah, absolutely. So a couple of people mentioned in Scotland. I will say, Scotland
has got a ridiculous speed limit.
Yeah, no, if you forget the speed limit, we're not going to go into the 40 miles because I actually get a lot of crap for talking about the speed limit in Scotland. I genuinely do. It's probably one of the things that I get the most crap off. And I've not even made a video with that in quite a while. Scotland has got some of the best parking.
Yeah.
Period. And there's some roads where it'll actually tell you that there's going to be another parking spot in X amount of miles, which is absolutely, it's really good. Yeah, it's really good.
The A1 does the same though, doesn't it? Between Grantham and Peterborough.
I'm not too sure. Yeah, I can't remember. But I do know the one thing about Scotland when I'm parking up there is no matter where I am, I could be out properly in the sticks in Scotland.
Yeah.
I had to stop in a farm, and I was miles from anywhere. And I checked Just Eat. There's like 10 different places I could order from.
Did he deliver on a horse though?
No, they didn't. No, they should have done. Would have been
useless.
A lot more fuel efficient and
colder pizza.
I understand that there has to be a compromise with it, but at least they're being useful.
Hang on, does the local pizza man around here deliver in a Porsche?
No, but I did have one the other week. I ordered a Just Eat, and the guy turned up in a very expensive-looking Mercedes, and all I can think is, I am in the wrong business.
Found me a new job.
What else we got? Have we got any other interesting comments? Other people talking about smart motorways. Lots of comments. Apparently, smart motorways. What was the topic we were talking about?
Not smart motorways. Parking.
How do we get onto motorways from that?
Well, this is a prime example to people, the fact that we don't stick to topics. So whatever I tell you in the actual intro of the podcast, ignore it.
Lay-by is not ideal for everyone. I could not agree more.
I love a good lay-by. I actually genuinely do.
It depends what lay-by, because there are different types.
I'll take any.
Yeah.
I ain't fussy.
Well, I know that. But, giggity.
Stick around later if you're a Patreon.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I might have got you a new Patreon subscriber there. Don't thank me later.
I'm not saying that. Yeah, no, there's not all lay-bys made equal. The ones that I don't mind the on-road ones so much.
Are the ones right next to the car.
They're not too bad. The ones that I don't like are the ones where there's that little concrete slip.
Yeah.
And there is just enough room to get a truck and to have you parked up.
Yeah.
And
you
them
lose your
ones.
Mirrors in them.
Oh, I have. I had someone when I was working for ME.
You did, didn't you?
Someone came past, absolutely took my mirror off and just drove off.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not keen on them. So and people complain, say, "Oh, we're parking on the curb on them ones there." Well, yeah, you need to.
There's a reason why we park on the curb. Yeah. Obviously, you can't have the cab tilt.
Yeah.
That's a reference to those of you that have listened to a podcast. If you haven't,
is that one out yet?
I don't know.
No, that one's Peter's.
I don't care. They can go back and listen to it. There's 8 or 9 there to listen to. However, I know you want to do some more comments, but what I want to do is end the actual podcast because we're nearly at an hour.
In fact, we are actually at an hour. Yeah.
So I want to say thank you very much for listening. If you've got this far, I can't remember it. Genuinely cannot.
If you got this far, how are you here?
Oh, this has gone wrong. Chris, post edit when you're sober.
No, don't post edit. No. Chris is a dick and cannot forget his own outro.
Thank you very much for listening. If you haven't listened, how have you managed to get this far? And I'll catch you in the next one.
That's genuine, actual excitement.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Right, comments. Let's go to some other comments here.
Right. Whew. Oh yeah, pulled that off. Look at that cool. I even get to sit with a hat on backwards for you.
My missus has removed a comment.
Oh dear. What, from somebody that's commented on it? Has she removed her comment or removed
No, removed someone else's comment. I won't read it out, but she's removed a comment.
Can you still see the comment?
I can see it. I'm not reading it out because she's removed it. She'll kick off. I don't think that's that bad, but she's removed it.
More like a wet salmon.
He's in timeout. She's gone full mum on him.
Ooh.
What you need to say when he comes back, Kel, is say that you're not angry, you're just very disappointed.
Oh, no, that's the worst thing to hear. While, though, we actually have people's attention, while you read some podcast comments.
Yeah.
That one may have gone down a little bit too long.
Yeah, you sound absolutely like smashed.
Oh, I actually want to say, obviously, to those people that are watching this that may not have heard the podcast, please check one out if you've enjoyed what you've heard or seen while watching this.
Absolutely.
Normally, they're just as annoying as this one.
We
don't stick
I
to
genuinely, yeah.
We have guests. It has been just the same tonight, apart from obviously we videoed this.
Yeah. Yeah. My miss just said, "Can I start tea yet?"
Yes, please.
Yes. Right. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. It has been amazing. Go and check out, if you go to Sam K's channel, they're going to be doing a live stream. Yes, they're doing a mix something. I'm not exactly sure what they're doing, but go and check out. Is it on Sam K's or is it on?
I think it's on both of them.
All right. Yeah, go and check. You can check out Sam K's, or you can check out Trucker Will. No, it's a Hard Life. His channel name, isn't it?
Also, if you haven't and you have Facebook, please do go search Just Another Trucking Podcast on Facebook.
Yeah, like on there.
Comments, like it, share it, and if you do listen back to any of our podcasts, please leave reviews if you've got iTunes, stuff like that. I don't like begging for help, but
we are definitely begging, yeah.
And stay tuned because you may be getting some merchandise from us
very soon. Right, thank you so much.
Goodbye.
And we'll see you.